Good evening. I'm Swastika Panda from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Bhubaneswar and Rourkela set to witness core infrastructural development as both the places figure in Union Urban Development Ministry's list of cities for Smart City project. Number of infant death cases in Sishu Bhavan of Cuttack rising. 5 more cases reported today, taking death toll to 40 at the pediatric centre. Proceedings in Assembly held in first half without opposition as Congress and BJP boycott the House. Parliamentary Affairs Minister meets Congress MLAs urging them to attend the House. Special investigation team probing into black money transaction in India, hence black money exists in Odisha. SIT Vice Chairman says recent developments point to such money trial in state. And Kendrapada MP Baijayan Panda calls on Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu, urges him to direct Container Corporation to invest in Haridaspur Paradip Rail Link project for speedy work. Now the details. In a good news for the residents of Bhubaneswar and Rourkela, both the cities have found place in the central government's Smart City project. Out of the 98 cities announced by the Union Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu for the Smart City mission, the capital city and the steel city of Odisha have figured in the list. Naidu said the smart cities will aim to provide quality and decent life to citizens with emphasis on core infrastructure. He added it will facilitate and encourage clean environment and will have a mechanism to seek smart solutions to problems. The Union Minister also sought the cooperation of the public in making the Smart City mission a success. In the list of 98, 24 capital cities have been included. A maximum of 13 cities from Uttar Pradesh have been chosen for the Smart City mission. Tamil Nadu has bagged the second spot with 12 cities figuring in the list, followed by Maharashtra with 10 and Madhya Pradesh with 7.
Needs of the implementation of Smart City plan. This bottom-up planning for urban development is in stark contrast to the disease-driven top-down planning earlier.
भुवनेश्वर को गोटे जहाँ को कहा जाए अति विकसित शहर रूपे परिगणित करिहबो सेथरे आपनकर ड्रेन स्टोरेज ठारू आरंभ करिकिरी वाईफाई पर्यंत एवं अन्य सब सुविधा सुजोग करिहबो।
बहुत खुशी राउरकेलावासी भी बहुत खुशी जे जोटा तंग न्याय तंगर जस्टिफाइड डिमांड कि राउरकेला स्मार्ट सिटी हो सेटा आज सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट तको अप्रूव कर देला।
5 more infants died in the Sishu Bhavan in Cuttack today, taking the death toll to 40 at the pediatric center. According to sources, the 3 infants are reported to be from Baleshwar, Dhenkanal and Baliapal, while other 2 were from Rajgangpur and Chandikhol. Yesterday, 5 infants including a baby girl died at the Sishu Bhavan. The 4 baby boys were reported to be from Bodamba, Salepur, Rajkanika and Tini Mohani areas, while the baby girl hailed from Chandikhol. Sources said all the 5 deaths occurred at the newborn ward hospital. The parents of the victims alleged medical negligence behind the deaths and a written complaint was also filed. Meanwhile, the head of the surgery department have been ordered to probe the deaths. Worried over the spate of infant deaths at Sishu Bhavan in Cuttack, Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan yesterday requested Union Health Minister JP Nadda to intervene in the matter. In his letter, Pradhan urged Nadda to inquire into the infant deaths by a central team. So far, 35 toddlers have died at the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Postgraduate Institute of Pediatrics in the past 7 days. Yesterday, the state's Health Minister Atanu Sabyasachi Naik told the Assembly that a team led by the Director of Medical Education and Training will look into the deaths of the infants at the hospital. The minister said the team will also have a pediatrics doctor from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences. The team has been asked to submit a report within 10 days and action would be taken based on the report. Meanwhile, a preliminary report has been submitted to the Health Department by the Chief District Medical Officer of Cuttack. The State Assembly began today without opposition after Congress and BJP boycotted the House. Later, the House was adjourned till 3 p.m. by the Speaker after the question hour, which was undertaken without the opposition members. The Speaker, while adjourning the House, urged the opposition members to join the proceedings. Notably, while the Congress decided to boycott the House yesterday over the land grab bill introduced by the state government, BJP shunned the House today, alleging subversion of democracy and partiality on the part of the Speaker. Meanwhile, unhappy with the conduct of the House, The Congress party led by opposition leader Narsingh Mishra will meet the governor today. Earlier, yesterday, the House witnessed pandemonium after leaders from the opposition parties opposed the bill. Soon after the bill was introduced for the discussion last afternoon, the opposition MLAs created noisy scenes and did not allow the Speaker to run the House, alleging that the ruling party does not want a discussion on any bill. Observing the Speaker's non-response to their reaction on the bill, they rushed towards his podium and tried to climb onto it.
निष्पत्ति मुताबिक माननीय स्पीकर निर्देश मुताबिक आम आसु निमंत्रण करा आसतु आम 3टा पर्यंत आप जेहेतु नहांती आम 11:30 हाउस अर्जन कर 3टा पर्यंत स्पीकर करमको निर्देश देते जे अनुरोध करा हाउस को 3टा को आसे गांधी मूर्ति तले विधानसभा भितर विधानसभा बाहर गाँ भूमि चारिड़े सी बस इच्छा आम नवेदन कर हाउस को आसा आम जेहेतु स्पीकर निर्देश से
Odisha Congress has launched a statewide agitation in protest of price rise. According to sources, the party gheraued all the district collector offices across the state. A senior Congress leader said, with unprecedented price rise in essential commodities, common man is getting affected. People are now reeling under the skyrocketing prices of onion and pulses, and taking note of the same, the party has decided to launch the protest.
ओडिशा विधानसभा जो कलंकित इतिहास है दरदाम जो वृद्धि है जो आईन श्रृंखला विपर्यस्त है ये समस्त को नहीं कार्यक्रम आज आरंभ होती 30टी राजस्व जिला 3टी सांगठनिक जिले में ये कार्यक्रम चालू रहिबो जो पर्यंत नवीन पट्टनायक आदिच्युत होइचंती से पर्यंत ये आंदोलन बंद होबने आंदोलन को मिलित भाव में युवक छात्र महिला सब स्तर समस्त मिलित भाव में आंदोलन जारी रखिबो.
Even as opposition was demanding discussion on few clauses of certain bills, the Odisha Assembly yesterday passed 4 bills in their absence. These are Odisha Police Bill, Odisha Land Grabbing Prohibition Bill 2015, Odisha Municipal Corporation and Odisha Municipal Act Amendment Bill. The Police Bill proposes a fixed tenure of at least 2 years for Director General of Police DGP and other key police functionaries. The proposed legislation aims at redefining the role of police, their duties and responsibilities, taking into account the emerging challenges of policing and security of the state, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Bikram Kishore Aruk said, who introduced the bill on behalf of Chief Minister Navin Patnaik. The bill seeks to consolidate the provisions of the Police Act 1861 and Odisha State Armed Police Act 1946 in a single legislation for better police administration in the state. The bill not only proposes autonomy through security of tenure, but also aims at streamlining appointment and transfer processes. Odisha Land Grabbing Prohibition Bill 2015, which was to passed in the House, aims to make land grabbing a cognizable offence. On May 26th, the state government has promulgated the Odisha Land Grabbing Prohibition Ordinance 2015 after President's assent. It has provisions of imprisonment for 1 to 7 years besides penalty against offenders. The government moved the legislation after finding that there are organized attempts to grab government land. The bill has provision to set up special courts to deal with land grabbing cases. The court will have the status of a civil court. Any individual or group illegally occupying government land, trying to sell it, making efforts to sell it or illegally doing construction work on it, action will be taken under the bill. A ruling BJD legislator called a BJP woman MLA as Radhema yesterday, which was denounced by members of the State Assembly, cutting across party lines. The incident took place during the 0 hour when BJP MLA Radharani Panda, speaking on the alleged negligence of the western region of the state, openly supported the agitators who observed a bandh demanding creation of separate coastal state by bifurcating Odisha. BJP State President KV Singhdeo, however, clarified that his party has no agenda for division of Odisha. BJD MLA Ranendra Pratap Swai criticized Panda for her open support to the division of Odisha and called her Radhema. Panda immediately hit back, saying, "I am not Radhema. The BJD MLA cannot make such a remark against me." As she was about to rush to the well of the house as a mark of protest, other BJP members convinced her not to do so. As BJD does politics with the help of godmen and women, they have developed the attitude to make such statements. "I denounce Swine's remark," she told the reporters outside the assembly. Opposition leader Narsingh Mishra, BJD MLA Rajashri Malik, BJD senior member Shashi Bhushan Behra were among those who denounced Swai's statement. They told newsmen outside the assembly that Swai should not use such remarks against an honourable member of the House. Radhema is a self-professed godwoman of Borivali in Mumbai who was in the news for allegedly practicing indecent behaviour.
जेतेदूर संभव गृह भितर आम शालीनता रक्षा करने कथा से ऑन रेकर्ड हो कि ऑफ रेकर्ड हो एभली भाषा प्रयोग करने उचित नुहे जहाद्वारा कि अन्य मनरे कष्ट जाता।
A two-day Kolahandi Bandh which was called demanding government status to Jaring-based Sardar Raja Medical College entered its second day today. The Central Action Committee of the Kolahandi Medical College has called the bandh, which has also been backed by various political parties and the Lawyers Association. Moreover, the Private Bus Owners Association, Traders Association and labour unions have also pledged support to the bandh. Normal life was disrupted in Kolahandi today with shops and markets remaining closed on the account of the bandh.
दुई पद कहले मु देखिबी मुख्यमंत्री कहले आज पर्यंत मेडिकल कॉलेज है कि एते वर्ष हो गला एबे पर्यंत देखि नाहंती आ कोन देखिबे जदि सरकार लोकतंत्र पर विश्वास करे गणतंत्र पर विश्वास करे जनसाधारण को विश्वास करे कलाहांडी लोके जदि वास्तव रे तांको वोट देइछंती बोली से ग्रहण करूछंती ताहले कलाहांडी जनसाधारण को दाबी को से मानि नबार उचित.
The state government yesterday sent a notice to Trahi Achyuta Ashram in Balakati area on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar for allegedly encroaching government land. The notice sent by Balyanta Tehsildar has asked the ashram authorities to vacate it within 24 hours to facilitate demolition of the ashram built on the area. The demolition drive would be taken up by the district administration on August 29th. It has been alleged that the ashram authorities have grabbed about 500 decimals of government land and constructed the ashram on it. The Central Bureau of Investigation again today interrogated Indu Diwan, the sister of Mumbai-based model Preeti Bhatia, who was earlier arrested by the CBI in connection with Artha Tattva Group case. Yesterday, the CBI has questioned Indu Diwan and Bikram Diwan, the brother-in-law of Bhatia, at its office in Bhubaneswar. According to reports, Indu Diwan was the director of the production house, which was owned by her sister Preeti Bhatia. CBI, which is probing into the multi-crore chit fund scam, had mentioned in its charge sheet that Rs 1.17 crore was diverted to Preeti's account from Artha Tattva Group. Kendrapada MP Baijayan Panda yesterday called on Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu and discussed about the progress of Haridaspur-Paradip rail link project. Panda informed the minister that the South Korean steel major POSCO has withdrawn from the project due to inordinate delay in the company's proposed 12 MTPA steel plant in the state. Since POSCO was a part of the special purpose vehicle christened as Haridaspur Paradip Railway Company Limited to expedite the project, the investment has become necessary after the South Korean company's withdrawal. The parliamentarian recommended Prabhu to direct Container Corporation of India Limited to invest POSCO's share amount for the expedition of the project. POSCO, which had provided around Rs 27.5 crore for land acquisition for the project, announced to withdraw from the rail link project in April this year. The rail link was crucial for the POSCO project as the company planned to get the raw material using this link from the mineral-rich belt of the state. Notably, Railway Vikas Nigam Limited holds a major share of 48.43% in the SPV setup in 2006. While two central PSUs, the Paradip Port Trust and Steel Authority of India Limited SAIL are part of the SPV, the state government's Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited of Odisha is one of the shareholders. After POSCO withdrew from the project, Jindal Steel Private Limited, SL Mining and Industries Limited, Rungta Mines Limited and MSPL remain the other partners in SPV.
दुईटी प्रसंग गोटे हला हरिदासपुर पारादीप रेलवे लाइन जोटा कि तीनोटी जिला आमर प्रथम रेल कनेक्शन दब एवं बहुत महत्वपूर्ण एटा खास करके अधिकांश सेक्शन से केन्द्रापड़ा जाइए तार किसी इश्यूज थिला सॉर्ट आउट करने एवं आ गोटे छोटिया प्रसंग आमर टांगी रे गोटे रेलवे ओवरब्रिज हो पारनी बहुत वर्ष है हजार हजार लोक सेठी हैरान होती सबुदिन से इश्यूटा भी आज टेकअप कली एवं ओडिशा रे विभिन्न जो प्रकल्प गुड़िक विषय कौन प्लानिंग चलती भी आलोचना है.
Though the special investigation team probing into black money transaction in the country has not yet divulged anything about such money trial in Odisha, it has given enough hint that it does exist in the state. Talking to media after holding a meeting of top officials in Cuttack yesterday, SIT Vice Chairman Arijit Prasad said, recently some issues have come to our notice and we suspect black money inflow in these. Sources said the opulence of spiritual leaders mushrooming across the country has caught the attention of the SIT, which plans to take a closer look at their source of wealth and its utilization. Sources added, the SIT has decided to take the help of Economic Offences Wing and the Revenue Department of the state government to examine the source of Sarathi Baba's riches and the means by which he ran huge establishments catering to many followers every day. It will soon conduct a comprehensive examination of the wealth allegedly amassed by Sarathi Baba. The local Met Office in Bhubaneswar today predicted that most parts of coastal Odisha to experience heavy to very heavy rainfall till August 29th due to a low pressure area in the Bay of Bengal. The weatherman added 1 or 2 places in the interior Odisha likely to witness heavy rainfall because of this low pressure. The low pressure area, which was lying over West Central Bay of Bengal and adjoining Northwest Bay of Bengal of South Odisha and North Andhra Pradesh coast yesterday, turned into a well-marked low pressure area and was lying over the northwest and adjoining West Central Bay of Bengal and adjoining areas of coastal Odisha. The Meteorological Department also advised the fishermen not to venture into sea in this time as gusty wind speed might reach about 40 to 50 km per hour. Before wrapping up the headlines once again, Bhubaneswar and Rourkela set to witness core infrastructural development as both the places figure in Union Urban Development Ministry's list of cities for Smart City project. Number of infant death cases in Sishu Bhavan of Cuttack rising. 5 more cases reported today, taking death toll to 40 at the pediatric centre. Proceedings in Assembly held in first half without opposition as Congress and BJP boycott the House. Parliamentary Affairs Minister meets Congress MLAs urging them to attend the House. Special investigation team probing into black money transaction in India, hence black money exists in Odisha. SIT Vice Chairman says recent developments point to such money trial in state. And Kendrapada MP Baijayan Panda calls on Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu, urges him to direct Container Corporation to invest in Haridaspur Paradip Rail Link project for speedy work. Thank you for watching. Good night.